an impression on Dr. Zaffer.
Good. Now I just have to repeat it with Dr. Curtis. You have any suggestions?
Be yourself.
Act natural.
Can't lose.
So you really think I have a chance of getting into this hospital?
Your school record was excellent.
Oh, gosh, I fought biology every step of the way. You know, I specialized in pediatrics because I love children so much, and emergency medicine because, well, somebody's got to be there when they bring them in.
If I had to do over, I'd choose emergency medicine again.
You would?
Yeah. I can't tell you how many trauma centers are closing all over the country. A lot of lives are going to be lost.
Well, Dr. Horton, why don't you do something about it?
I might if I were 20 years younger.
With all due respect, what has age got to do with opening up a trauma center? I mean, it's not about joining a circus or anything. It's about being a doctor. You know, you only get old when you stop dreaming.
Paging Dr. Manning, Dr. Carla Manning. Please come to the nurse's station floor.
Why does being paged always sound like you're in an airport?
I hope you get used to the airport sounds of our hospital.
I too. Listen, thanks for the vote of confidence. I'll be seeing you. I'm going to take the elevator up. And if you do decide to work on a trauma center, just let me know.
Right.
Certainly have a beautiful house, Dr. Curtis.
Oh, thank you very much. I hope you don't mind my conducting the interview here instead of at the hospital.
Oh, wherever one of the esteemed members of the admissions committee asks me to go, I go.
Well,
Excuse
I
me.
appreciate it.
I didn't know if you like coffee or tea, so I made both and some sandwiches.
Joe, what are you doing?
I'm serving Dr. Manning.
Well, I thought I told you to relax.
Anybody can make a pot of coffee.
Well, then let me be the one to do it.
You're very lucky, Mrs. First, to have such an attentive husband.
What?
Pardon?
Well, I hope one day that I have a husband who'll make such a fuss over me.
I'm Dr. Curtis's housekeeper.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm terribly sorry.
Dr. Manning, Joe Jones.
How do you do?
Hello, how do you do? Well, I'll leave you two alone. I know you have a lot to talk about.
One last question.
I'm ready.
Why on earth would you leave a place as beautiful as Tahiti? I mean, do you have any idea how many people would love to trade places with you?
Like Justin and Adrian.
For starters.
Well, I just needed a change, Dr. Curtis, pure and simple.
Well, Salem certainly has changed from Tahiti.
Actually, Salem is just what I need right now.
Well, based on your impressive credentials, I'd say that Salem needs you, too.
Well, I certainly hope so. I'd really love to stay here.
Of course, I will have to discuss this with my associates.
Oh, of course, of course. And how soon will I hear?
Oh, it shouldn't be too long. And don't worry, I'll put in a good word for you.
I'm very sorry.
Oh,
Well, Sarah!
Hi, Dr. Curtis.
Dr. Manning, this is a very special friend of mine. Sarah Horton. Sarah, this is Dr. Manning.
hello, Sarah.
Hi.
Well, listen, thank you very much for your time.
A pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, having a nice think down by the river.
Oh, I sure could use some company.
Well, I'd be glad to join you. You know, it always makes me feel so much better looking at the river. Well, hello, Carly.
How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good, thanks.
What you got there, flyers?
Flyers, yes, to protest against the tankers coming on the river.
Good. Well, you've really gotten yourself involved, haven't you?
Well, I like to jump in with both feet, and whatever else follows.
Well, I'm impressed. You know, here you are, just a visitor, and you've really gotten into things.
Well, I may not be a visitor much longer. If things go the way I'm hoping, I plan on making Salem my home.